been putting this off. This is my last pinch of Copenhagen. I'll show it to you in the can. I had a pinch this morning. Usually I keep pinching for half hour. 2.5 hours I kept it in. I just can't. It hurt me. It hurt me to take it out, you know. But I needed to eat something. So, yeah. See, and the hard thing, the last pinch is always fucking hard to get out of these Copenhagen cans. But if you're gonna go out good. Got a nice fella here. Damn it. God damn. Those who know. The joy of a pinch of snuff. There we go. Onto the tower. Okay, so I'm going to show you this though. I'm a very resourceful person, having been poor and having been a chef most of my life. I've learned how to MacGyver and create things. Now, about a year ago, I have a lot of gastrointestinal issues, right? So, I had a friend who had a pile of mint bushes out in front of her house, and so I asked if I could hack down a couple. Because I actually know how to make dip, and or chewing tobacco, anyway, and I have a really good recipe for it, using pipe tobacco. But I figured I'd use that recipe on these mint leaves, and I'd dip it, and the juice from the mint leaves would be good for my stomach. You know what I mean? It was okay. All it really made me do is want to have a dip of tobacco. So anyhow, so I took an old empty can of Bobby Stoker, my favorite dip of all time. Used to be Skoal Classic Mint, and that's still right up there. But this is fucking great dip, man. But anyhow, I figured it was appropriate to use it. So anyway, I made this dip out of mint leaves, molasses, a bit of reduced apple juice, I think, a little bit of salt. I think that was about it. And I froze the mint leaves so they were all crumbly, so I could crumble them up into it. Anyhow, I tried, I just had it in my freezer. I thought, okay, well, one day maybe this would come in handy. I kept it in my freezer. So I pulled it out last night because I was thinking I'm going to be craving a dip. And I'm at least I have that shit, because part of it. It's not all just the nicotine. It's part of having something in your lip, right? It's the ritual. It's like any addiction, right? So I took my mint dip that I made, and I added a bunch of this stuff to it. This lemon snuff. Lemon and mint goes nice together. And this is what I got. And it's kind of chunky and a little dry. Oh, and I added some peppermint extract as well. But I tried it last night, and I had just had a dip, so I don't know what the nicotine level is like, but it tasted really fucking good. I can just tell you that. It tastes great. It's kind of mushy. Like, mint leaves are different than tobacco. It's all definitely a different thing. But it's going to be good when I'm dip-free and craving a dip. So it'll help in some regard. And that's that fucking Sunu and Nikini fucking Peruvian snuff, man. If I ever really need a blast of nicotine, I'll just have a hoot of that. I've gone halfway through this video talking about nothing but chewing tobacco. And playing a bit of harmonica. Okay, that's the other thing I want to talk about. Okay, so I'm a very anxious person. Little weird things make me anxious. I've been getting hit up, I told you yesterday, and I've been getting hit up in vlogs by girls for phone sex and shit like that, you know. I'm just not into it, you know. And I've been getting trolled on this harmonica page that it stopped, thankfully, but I was getting trolled. And, you know, like, I can deal with it, but it's just like, it makes you anxious, right? And it's bully shit, right? You know? And because I'm not going to be punked off. I got to come back, right? And that's where you get nervous, when you got to come back with something. You know, you're not just going to roll over and take it, right? Anyhow, I was thinking this morning, as I was posting my Sunday gospel song that I wrote myself, that's a Christian gospel song. And I am definitely not a Christian, as I've mentioned many times. I love gospel music. I find it an endless inspiration for songwriting. I love covering old gospel songs, you know. It's my bag. I'm a punk rock, atheist, Delta blues gospel singer. You know what I mean? And anyhow, I was posting that, and I was thinking, you know, because I do all this Christian music, and I'm a fucking in the bone atheist, you know what I mean? And you know, but I'm playing this gospel shit, right? I look at it more spiritually. Like, I'm not saying, Bone Daddy knows what I mean, you know. But yeah, all these people who've been hitting me up for phone sex and trolling me, being dicks, being weird. You know, I look at their profiles just to see what they're all about, right? See what I'm up against or what I'm dealing with, and all of them claim to be Christians, right? Now, is that good Christian behavior to hit up strange men for phone sex and trade nudes, or to bully them online? Like, is that being a good Christian brother or sister? I don't know. I'm not a Christian. I don't follow that shit. But is that what goes down? You know, it's just weird to me. I mean, I know religion's fucked. That's why I'm not part of it. Anyhow, the aluminum ball is coming along really nicely. I did some pounding on it this morning. It's hard to tell the progress, but I can tell. You know, I'm just sit and bash at it. You know, for now. This is what I'm doing for now. I haven't gotten to the polishing part yet. Rumor has it I need a blowtorch, but I'm going to try to do it without a blowtorch. But yeah, it's coming along. It's very addictive doing this, you know, because it's like, you know, you always find a little bit that needs knocking down, right? That's the beauty of a project like this. It's like a never-ending, always, it's like a fidget spinner, you know? But yeah, it's coming along quite well. You know, this was a whole roll of aluminum foil that was about this big when before I started pounding it down. So this is coming along really nicely. For Kawasai, my main man in Japan. I got my main man Dan out in Texarkana. And I got my main man in Japan, Kawasai. I'm a pretty lucky dude. Got a lot of good people all over the place. Hillary Thompson down in Athens, Georgia. Fucking people all over Pennsylvania. Dan and Kurt. And fucking people all over the place, man. I thank you all for your support. I really do. Anyhow, that's my little vlog on chewing tobacco. And I scratch my ear here. Chewing tobacco and Christianity and phone sex and bullying. That's my little thing for the day. But I hope you're all good and well. And I hope you all have a fucking awesome day. It's Sunday. It's beautiful out. And may all good things be with you. From the Reverend Dirty Pat Walsh.